Hello everybody and welcome back to another Top of the Shop. Today we will be looking at the Keldabe class battleship, which is a Mandalorian battleship from Star Wars. Now I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but before we go any further, if you do enjoy this video, please do subscribe and hit that bell, and comment any critiques you have, something that I could possibly change. And let's continue. So this ship actually has a really unique look. Now, of course, I am a fan of Star Wars, but I'm not a super fan, so I don't really know all that much. So this is quite cool. I'm assuming these are missiles down here. Oh, no, artillery. Okay, here's the main camera. So this looks like a forward bombardment ship. Basically, it'd fire everything out of the front. Now, is this a hallway or is this just pure decoration? Okay, it's pure decoration. So, going down the sides, I do like the staggered armor. And these here, I don't fully know what these are meant to be. They're quite cool, though. And as we continue down here, or while I do something, as we continue down here, we see the use of the neon here to add what I can only assume are meant to look like windows, which gives it a really cool effect. And we can see here, towards the back section, like most ships from Star Wars, is where most of the guns are. Now, this is completely vanilla by the looks of it. So, it has a lot of assault cannons, which I'm pretty sure makes sense for this kind of ship. It has a lot of neat decorations, like indents, and the use of these beam blocks here work really well. Now, if we look over here, this is where I am currently with my jetpack on. This is the bridge, or at least what I can assume is a bridge. If we go down, I can tell that these are a couple of what I can assume are like CICs. Oh. But I'm not seeing any hangars. Maybe there's one at the back. Of course, that's just something with me. I have a feeling that most ships should have hangars. Yet again, this nice detail with this wooden armor here. Or no, that's not wooden. That's, what's it called? Corrugated armor. And these beam blocks here works really well. And the changing between concrete and battered armor is also another really nice touch. Then we have a really amazing looking engine bay. Now, of course, this is what sells me on a ship, is how does the engine bay look? And this has an amazing look. Oh, here's what looks to be like a ground deployment hangar. Down here. So we come in here. Okay. Okay, so this could be used as fighters, or is this kind of like a Star Destroyer? Does this go out here to launch underneath, as I suspected? So let's look at the bottom here, just to get a look. We have more of those guns underneath. We have a lot of upwards thrust, which makes me believe that this could hypothetically go into atmosphere, given the rough size of it and all that. Now, I'm sorry for the camera being really janky. So, now let's go on to the interior, since I don't know how much time I've spent looking at the interior. I can only assume, so I'm going to make this fast. So, as I said, behind me is the bridge. If I go down here, I haven't really ooh. Okay, I'm assuming this is an LCD. Oh no, I need to figure out what this is. I need to use this. So here we have a science lab down here. So that's really neat. It's the same over here. Or are these meant to look like gun stations? Is that what these are meant to be? Out the back here, I can make the assumption that that leads outside. The airlock. Down here, we have something similar with that same window at the front here. So this is like a conference room. Or the captain's quarters. That's what this is, I believe. I believe this is the captain's quarters. Really amazing detail. What's down here? Oh, wait, no, that's just a flat window. But actually, is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. Really neat details. Really amazing. We have a bathroom over there. We have an armory over there. Of course, the same kind of window thing set up there. And down here are windows out the sides instead of what I can only assume are meant to be gun emplacements. Back here we have the main armory, which has test dummies and all that, which I can only assume is they would put those out as decoys for if there was someone going onto the ship. Now we have another bedroom that I can assume is probably the commander's quarters or first officers, and then we have more windows. So this one's a bit more open, and back here we have the med bay. Very big, very large med bay. Now, of course, this is something I don't really incorporate on my ships, and I should probably start doing. But it's really, really cool looking at it. So down here on deck 4, I'm going from top to bottom deck-wise. This appears to be like a commissary. And then back here we have crew quarters. So sleeping beds and all that for the crew and any troops. I'm sorry if you just heard someone turn on their engine. Sorry. Oh, here's the main bridge. Look at this. Now, this doesn't have any looks to the outside. It's blacked off here, but yet again, this hexagon patterned armor. I need to figure out what this is. Then we have gun control stations down here. Okay. So this is like a CIC in here. And then down these stairs, we have another hallway. Now, I'm going to start sprinting through these because I don't have that much time, I don't think. So we have cargo. We have cargo in here. So this is just mainly bulk air, that kind of thing. Didn't know how to fill the space, just mainly filled this back area. Pretty sure if we go a deck lower, we should end up in that little hangar area I was seeing earlier. Okay, so that leads to there. How do we get to the hangar? Or is that through here? Oh, here we are? Maybe? Question mark? I'm gonna activate spectator cam again. So here's this. Here we go up here. Okay, so this leads us out into the main engine bay where you have a lot of internal engines. Really neat. Something I don't really go for, but still really cool. Oh, is this where I think it pops us out? Nope. It's not where I think it pops us out at. I need to figure out how we're meant to get through the bulk of the ship, and, you know, who knows how much time I have left. But you know what? I'm gonna call this episode here. So I fully did get to explore the ship. If you're watching this, really cool ship you have here. I do hope if you enjoyed, you do ring a bell and you subscribe, leave a comment about any critiques you have. And I just want to give a quick little shout out to my friend at Rails of Western Washington. He's an amazing guy. So I will see you all later. Godspeed and goodbye.